Hey guys, it's Lindsay here. Welcome back. We are going to be talking about where I have been. It has been quite a few months, I know. I think the last time I posted was maybe October, maybe September, September or October of 2021, and we are now in 2022. And we have, it might be a while until you see this post. This is a very hard video for me to do because I don't think even everybody I know knows everything that has happened. So last year in October, we found out October 1st that we were pregnant, and it took us a whole month to get into our doctor. And I've heard that a lot of people have had that situation recently. And, well, when we got in, she thought we were like 13 weeks, which made sense to me. We haven't had an ultrasound done, and well, it surprised our ultrasound technician that we are having twins. Which is why I was so sick through September. We got pregnant in July, I guess. In September, I was very, very sick. And I was like, okay, well, it could be pregnancy. It could be a stomach issue. It could be like, it was just like the whole month I was sick. And I had to try to push through things. Well, then we got moved to a MFM doctor. We also saw our OBGYN still, but we went to an MFM doctor, and he told us that there was issues and that we are losing baby B. And we were like, what? And then he was like, it's a growth restriction. And we had a guy that didn't speak clearly English, so it was trying to grasp a hold and cry at the same time that we were losing a baby. So we're like, okay, what do we do? And he got us in like 2 days into Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago. And we were in there. I mean, it was like a heartbeat in. And they had like a whole group of people that was from high up to social services to help us find things that we need, to help us pay for things, we had an MFM doctor there, we had ultrasound technicians and cardiologists and everything. Found out that we had what's called an SIUGR, and if you know SIUGR, there are 3 stages. And we were the worst of the worst, obviously. It's like everything we went to, it was the worst of the worst. That's what we had. And so we were there for all day that Monday, and we had a room to ourselves. We had a bunch of ultrasound done. We had I'm gonna get it wrong, where they check the heart, no, that's not right. I'm gonna mess the whole name up. Anyways, we had some where they did like an ultrasound thing on the heart to check the flow of the heart, the blood through the placenta into the heart and through the umbilical cord. And we sat down with the children's cardiologist, and we found out that, yes, baby B is having a hard time. So we're on level 3. So that means that the flow of the heart, the flow of the blood was that baby B was getting like 10% blood. And baby A was getting 90% blood. And so what happens is that baby A is now feeding baby B with blood. And so long story short, we were going to rescue baby A, because it was putting a strain on baby A's heart, and it was putting a strain on the muscles of the heart because it's having to work extra. And so we were going to go in and have a surgery to try and save baby A from all of this. And if it was God's will, baby B would die. And we were there for that on Monday. Tuesday, they sent us home. I still wish they wouldn't have sent us home. I wish they would have just taken us in. But that doesn't mean anything. If it was God's will, it was God's will. I'm gonna try not to cry. On Tuesday, we had to make plans for Wednesday, and Wednesday we went in and we were supposed to do an ultrasound and then have a rediscussion with the doctors and then decide and sign papers of what we're doing. And we went in, we got there very, very, very early because we wanted to be on it. And we went down and had lunch at the cafeteria, and then we came up to our room and we went straight into an ultrasound, and the ultrasound technician gave us a look. And brought back two doctors, one of the head doctors and the MFM doctor. If you don't know what MFM doctor is, it's a maternal fetal medicine doctor. And so they know more than an OBGYN. So they brought them back. They did a check. The MFM doctor did a check and told us that both babies had died. Okay, I can tell this story without crying, but it's really hard. We had lost both babies, and so they had to go in, and so it was a stillbirth because I was right at 20 weeks. And, they had to, clean the babies out of me, and so we had to stay in Chicago for all that. My husband and I talked. After a few months went by, we talked and decided we were going to try again. Our doctor even see if I can calm down now. Our doctor even suggested that we try it again, even though I'm so much older. But I'm not over 40. I was 37 at the time. So she was like, yes, try again. So we tried again, and we decided to. And so I got pregnant again in February, to find out in March that I was pregnant. And so then in April, the beginning of the miscarriage, and now we're in the process of figuring out why. In which case it's becoming a very long and drawn out process. But they think that there's different things that could be happening. One might be that I'm clotting into my uterus, which is killing the babies. So we're gonna have to be doing some labs in a few weeks. It's longer than a few weeks. It seems like forever. We're like 2.5 months later. But hopefully we find out what's wrong. With everything that I've researched, working out helps anything and everything that might be wrong. So I am going to start up again, and I'm hoping my mindset is right, because my mindset so far has been okay, but then some days it will hit me wrong, and that's probably normal. So last Friday would have been my due date with the boys, and so processing and trying to handle all that. And I feel like if I just get myself going on something else than baby stuff and children's stuff and put my focus on back on work, that I can actually get my mind in a better place. I do good for the most part, but then I'll have to talk about it, or a song will come on that will hit me wrong and I will be crying. I know a lot of people are going to ask the question, do we want to have another one? Sure, if God gives it to us. Why is God doing this? I don't know. Find out what's wrong with me? I don't know. We didn't expect to get pregnant with twins. We didn't expect to get pregnant. It's been like 10 years since we've had kids, and so we weren't expecting it to happen, and voila, we are here where we are now. And we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, and if you're a friend that don't know all this information, I'm sorry. It's just sometimes too hard to just talk about it over and over and over again. So it's hard for me, it's hard for my kids, and it's hard for my husband. And so putting it on here, I'll just put it out, and hope that you all can understand where we are. I will try to keep you updated, and hopefully you guys can understand where we're at, and please, no judgment. Like, there's no judgment, please. And mindset, I mean, this is where we are when we get to mindset. Sometimes we just need to keep moving forward and put your mind in a better place and do better things for yourselves. Working out helps your mindset. Like, through this, the working out, I have like kickboxing, like killing it. So like, you could be like letting out your frustrations with the workout. So I don't have much tips other than each day can only get better. God only gives you so much, and he gives you a way out. All right, so that is all I have to say. I'm gonna go freshen up this makeup and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.